What's up, guys? It's Saturday. I'm up here at the glampsite. I've got some people stayed last 2 nights, and then I've got people coming to stay for the next 3 nights. But I needed to bring a propane tank up here for the Mr. Heater Big Buddy that's up in the tent, because somebody took my propane tank. I don't know when or who did it, but I'm missing a propane tank, so I got another one up here because it's supposed to start getting cold next week and down into the upper 40s. So I'm gonna put the heater up there, so that'll be nice and warm and toasty in the tent. And then I'm also at Walmart, and I got some things. I've got all these spices and seasonings that have been up in the spice cabinet, and this does have a rubber gasket on it, but still, you know, it gets a little moisture, and these they clump up. It's clumped up. May be able to use it, but these are also about a year old, so I'm changing all these out. I've got some more supplies over there in the bag, and then what I'm also doing is I'm going to change out the water filter here, because this water filter I think is about 6 or 7 months old. Now, it hasn't ran a whole lot of water through it, but I'm still going to change it out. Swap this out just so that it's a clean filtered water into the shower. I mean, it's rainwater, but at least it's filtered, and I do put a little bit of bleach in that water just to keep the bugs and mosquitoes and everything from growing in it. Yeah, we'll have the shower all set up here, ready to go in a minute. And then the tent still looks good from where I treated it with the mold. It actually looks pretty dang good. But there's a lot of leaves you can see up there all the way around it. It's fall. Look, the leaves are starting to fall off the trees. The colors are starting to change a little bit. This is like the most beautiful time of year to be out here is October and November. And since we're at like 800-900 foot in elevation, the leaves don't actually start turning until mid-November to late November, and actually they peak late November or late October, mid-November. So there's still time to come out and see the leaves changing. I know with all the storms that they had, Hurricane Helene, it did pass through here, but we didn't get anything. We got a little bit of rain and a little bit of water, but nothing like the mountains of western North Carolina and eastern Tennessee. And I know that if you had plans to go up there, you probably won't be able to, but Uwharrie is a good alternative to that. If you're in North Carolina and you had been planning to go up to the mountains, come to these mountains, send help up there, send whatever you can, donate your time, donate your money, send supplies. They really need it. But at the same time, you still have to live your life. Come see Uwharrie. The leaves turning here are beautiful. There's plenty of hiking trails. There's plenty of roads just to drive on and see what's around. But I'm gonna get back to work. I brought some cat litter and some trash bags for that. And then I brought the steel plate that goes underneath the heater, so it doesn't burn the tent. But the tent walls look good from where I treated them. They don't look bad at all. But I'm gonna get to work here, finish this stuff up, and leave before my next guest comes. Well, it looks like a tree branch fell on this, because there was a branch here. I just knocked it down, but knocked my end cap off of my gutter here, which is pretty dirty, but this collects the rainwater, so I'm gonna have to go to Lowe's and get a new gutter cap, because I've got a gutter on this side too. That's got the cap on there, and this just flows down there. But you see all the leaves everywhere. It's definitely fall. I'm gonna go down onto the deck and see if I can find that cap, but it was probably discarded. Probably somebody saw it and then just threw it away because they didn't know what it was. I've got the generator on. I'm charging the batteries. But yeah, that cap fell off for sure. And I don't see it down here. See it down here anywhere. And I didn't see it up there on the deck, so Yeah, somebody probably found it and then just didn't know what it was and threw it away, but oh well. Part of owning a glampsite. Alright. So, got this little connector here that goes on. This is the inlet side. This has got a quick connector on it. This is the outside. You can see it's, yeah, a little dirty. It's got a, not too bad, but anywho, I got a replacement right here. Taste Pyramid by Camco. Little bit of information. Camco is actually local to Greensboro, which is where I live, which is about an hour from here. So we're supporting local. I have these pliers here. I meant to bring my channel locks, but I forgot. But it works anyway. Thing on, we'll be good to go. Water on and see how this works. So this is how you start the shower. You turn this line on, you turn the gas on. You make sure this is at minimum and this is at minimum, and then you flick this switch right here. You flick this switch to on, and the pump comes on, and then this lights itself. You can see in there it's lit. And then we've got hot water. Got a hot water shower right here. And it gets hot. I mean, it is hot. Like, it's so hot right now I can barely put my hands in it. So you have to turn the water pressure up a little bit. But it works great. And this is on a swivel. And no one can see you in here because I have this stained glass right here, and then there's nobody that way, so no one will see you. So yeah, that's how the Camp Look shower works in our shower house. I was hoping that this wasn't chewed through, but it is. It is. Alrighty. See this? Last time I was here, these teeth are gone right here, and I didn't want the zipper hopping off the track anymore. I had to put the zipper on the track, and then now, you know, it's starting to rip all the way up to there. So I fixed it for now. This is just the bug screen. The regular flaps are fine. But you know, I do have another tent, and I'm probably gonna have to bring it up here sooner than later, probably in November. I'm gonna bring the tent up here and switch this one out, because the mildew this is not inside the tent. This is on the outside underneath this fabric, but on the other side of this plastic membrane that's on the fabric. And the tent looks pretty good. It's not bad. You know, it's a fabric tent. This thing's been out here since February. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So 8 months, almost 9. I guess that's the lifespan of these tents when you just leave them outside all the time, without them being under a cover. I'm sure that the rainfly has helped a lot. It's just the moisture in the air permeates the canvas on the tent and then builds mildew on the inside of the membrane, or the outside of the membrane. The inside of the tent's fine. It's the outside part that doesn't look so hot. But I guess that's glamping. Still doesn't really change the experience. It's clean in the tent. It smells clean in here, even though I just had guests. And it smells even cleaner when my cleaner comes. Yeah, let me get back to work. This thing's super easy to use. Turn on the gas outside, light the pilot, hold the button down for a minute for the pilot to stay lit, and then you put it on low, which is just that one. Put it on medium, which is that one on high. And put it on high, which is both. Nice and toasty. I would move this and this before you turn this on. But yeah, we are good to go. Alrighty, we are good to go. All set up and ready for the next guest. I got a new line on that tank there. Big Buddy heater is working. I'm sure you saw from the video. Now I just got to put this junk in the car and head back to the house, and we're ready to go for the next guest. Hope you enjoyed watching, learning about glamping. I know it's a lot. It's way more involved than I thought it was going to be, but it's fine. I only live an hour away. If I didn't, my cleaner would have to be doing all this stuff, or I'd have to hire a handyman. But it's all good. It's part of it. Like I said, it's fall. You can't really go to the western North Carolina or eastern Tennessee mountains, but you can come to the Uwharrie Mountains. We have no issues. And there's a really nice glampsite here to stay at. Yeah, happy fall, y'all.